G Hughes, you did this one.
I'm tryna get all of that, yes. Shawty, she wanna move fast.
So that little bitch stop trippin', we gon' get the bag. Chanel on my back, she like living fast. She wanna fall with me cause we getting cash. I hit that bitch raw, did that and I passed. I did not learn shit in that motherfucking class. The stats, I put that bitch like a bag. Racks, I'm tryna get all of that cash. Shawty, she wanna move fast. That little bitch stop trippin', we gon' get the bag. Chanel on my back, she like living fast. She wanna fall with me cause we getting cash. I hit that bitch raw, did that and I passed. I did not learn shit in that motherfucking class. The stats, I put that bitch like a bag. Racks, I'm tryna get all of that cash. Shawty, she wanna move fast. So that little bitch stop trippin', we gon' get the bag. Get the bag, get the racks, get the cash, yeah. Hit that bitch with no condom, then dash, yeah. I'm tryna get bread, ain't have bread in the past, yeah. Hit that boy with that Glock, burn his back, yeah. Hit that bitch with the stock of the Mac, yeah. Oh, he talking that cat, why you lack, yeah. Get the stacks, yeah. That's straight facts, yeah. She keep stressing, bluff this sweet and relax, yeah. What the buddy pussy thinking? Just because I'm famous, they thinking that I don't keep a fucking stainless. I'm swinging that chopper, I leave that boy brainless. I'm dangerous, my bitch, she bad and she be saying I'm staring. My Glock is cock point at your brain, and you said that niggas really on the game, but these niggas be pussy and they be false claim. I'm a beast in the streets, pussy boy, you can't slide or fall. These pussy niggas on nigga. Fall that slide, she back to the ball, nigga. I had to get cash, get this shit on my own, nigga. I ain't grown, but a nigga act grown, nigga. For that bitch, and I'm just dead and I'm cold, nigga. What the fuck, these pussy boy think they on, nigga. She like how I smell, she fuck with the cologne, nigga. He think that he really good, but he a clone, nigga. Chanel on my back, she like living fast. She wanna fall with me cause we getting cash. I hit that bitch raw, did that and I passed. I did not learn shit in that motherfucking class. The stats, I put that bitch like a bag. Racks, I'm tryna get all of that cash. Shawty, she wanna move fast. That little bitch stop trippin', we gon' get the bag. Chanel on my back, she like living fast. She wanna fall with me cause we getting cash. I hit that bitch raw, did that and I passed. I did not learn shit in that motherfucking class. The stats, I put that bitch like a bag. Racks, I'm tryna get all of that cash. Shawty, she wanna move fast. That little bitch stop trippin', we gon' get the bag.
They call my phone, I press decline again. Doctor says don't be alone, well I am. He says you're sick, well I am. I'm whatever that you say I am. I'm whatever that you say I am. I'm whatever that you say I am.
You say I'm dead on the inside, I'm feeling dead on the out. I don't need any insight, so please baby shut your mouth. I've been dancing with the thought of losing it. I'm losing it. So say what you want, say what you can, 'cause I'm whatever that you say I am.
I'm whatever that you say I am. I'm whatever that you say I am. Kick my addiction, I'm just another victim of people trying to tell me who I am. Who am I? Procrastination and lack of motivation, 'cause I don't really even have a plan. What's my plan? God forgive me, I've been sinning again. I'm whatever that you say I am. Doctor says don't be alone, well I am. I'm whatever that you say I am. I'm whatever that you say I am.
What's that? Hey there, why you always looking so upset? That's there, nothing's ever good enough, not at all. What's that? Hey there, why you always looking so upset? That's there, nothing's ever good enough, not at all. See you soon, turn up, have fun, I'm a front. I don't really think I vibe with any of you. Catch a ride, now I'm stuck, I'm a diamond in the rough. Always trying to bring me down, never stress. No love, no smile to be found. You're toxic all you around. I don't wanna rush this, I'll make a mountain amount. You can shh, don't wanna make you sound. And I told her I don't wanna stand you when I'm sober. IG pretty mulling over. Sober my line. How did I think you'd be a good time? Stuck around in the fire, saying you don't know me, talk too much. You're my homie, waited up. You're such a phony. Had enough, but that's just on me. That's my luck, but that's just on me. I've been on it, I'll be crazy not to start it. And I'd be lying if I said none of this goes to my head. Oh, what's that? Hey there, why you always looking so upset? That's there, nothing's ever good enough, not at all. That's there, hey there, why you always looking so upset? That's there, nothing's ever good enough, not at all.
Always did my best, but it's just too hard now. But you above the rest, and now you won't come down. I try to make it right, but I can't stand my ground. I swear I always did my best, but it's just too hard now. Just tell me what you're feeling. We don't got a reason to keep on getting even and making it worse. Whoa, whoa. Hey up there, how's the weather when you're looking down on me from there? No, you said you're doing just fine, but I know that you'll never be alright. Hey up there, how's the weather when you're looking down? You were so damn hot, but now you're cold as ice. Wish I could take back all the time that we spent on those fights. Wish I could snap my fingers and make it stop and put it all behind. Wish I could take back all the time that we spent on those fights. Just tell me what you're feeling. We don't got a reason to keep on getting even and making it worse. Whoa, whoa. Hey up there, how's the weather when you're looking down on me from there? No, you said you're doing just fine, but I know that you'll never be alright. Hey up there, how's the weather when you're looking down on me? So long, so long, so long, got me waving from the ground, try to keep me waiting down here. So wrong, so wrong, so wrong, how you did me, try to turn me into someone from my worst bitch. So long, so long, so long, got me waving from the ground, try to keep me waiting down here. So wrong, so wrong, so wrong, how you did me, try to turn me into someone from my worst bitch. Hey up there, How's the weather when you're looking down on me from there? No, you said you're doing just fine, but I know that you'll never be alright. Hey, up there, how's the weather when you're looking down on me?
I put 500 miles on the whip, trips to upstate, 2 tabs of acid on the lip. I was up late, flew back from Cali, 50 missed, caused a touch base. Okay, what's up, babe? 500 miles on the whip, trips to upstate, 2 tabs of acid on the lip. I was up late, flew back from Cali, 50 missed, caused a touch base. Okay, I had to upgrade, yeah. I've been treating. Hard to reach in morning, evening, every weekend. Said, why you tweaking? Technically, we not speaking. So you don't even have the right to know where I be when I say I'ma go, where I sleep when I say I'm at home. Call her creeping, lurking through my phone. Say, girl, you gotta go. I put 500 miles on the whip, trips to upstate, 2 tabs of acid on the lip. I was up late, flew back from Cali, 50 missed, caused a touch base. Okay, what's up, babe? 500 miles on the whip, trips to upstate, 2 tabs of acid on the lip. I was up late, flew back from Cali, 50 missed, caused a touch base. Okay, I had to upgrade. I'm a loot plotter, I'm a boot knocker. Red pill, blue pill, I'm Dr. Seuss doctor. I told her I was trying to learn about my root chakra. When she catching feelings, I'ma need a new roster. Baby, I don't need your zodiac to know we match. Stones and glass, crystal beads and bracelets. Should've told you that. Read the signs, tell me, are you blind or you ignore the facts? Realign, I made up my mind, no, I ain't going back. Put 500 miles on the whip, trips to upstate, 2 tabs of acid on the lip. I was up late, flew back from Cali, 50 missed, caused a touch base. Okay, what's up, babe? 500 miles on the whip, trips to upstate, 2 tabs of acid on the lip. I was up late, flew back from Cali, 50 missed, caused a touch base. Okay, I had to upgrade.
All my eyes deceiving me. You can't be leaving me. No. Yeah. You know you're all I need. Now I can't fall asleep but alone. Said fuck love, but you changed my mind. I can't let you love me part-time. So in love with you, still so in love with you. I build you up, you watch me break down. You broke my heart, it needs a break now. Fall apart for you, I fall apart for you. For you. Fill my void with the lies you tell me. Oh no.
you, for you.
She got her hands out, but that don't mean shit. I'm throwing bands down, all on the bitch. I got it sold out, sweet never miss. She saw me all proud of the whip down it. So focused on material, all she wanna do is get me alone. The drinks don't start, what a miracle. I can't tell what's going right or wrong. You got about 1, 2, 3 seconds before I tell your ass to leave. And you got about 1, 2, 3 minutes before you don't mean shit to me. Go ahead and show me why should I keep you around. You got about 1, 2, 3 seconds before I tell your ass to leave. Don't make a whole scene, cause that make it worse. You know what I need, I'm gon' need it hurt. Devil no Siamese, it's bad like a curse. They saw me pull up, know that shit had to hurt. So now I'm done with the chasing. Tell me, does it make sense? Drop a little 10 P's and get it back, that's so amazing. This little bitch so basic, she don't wanna face it. Act like they don't see the vision, bitch you need some LASIK. So focused on material, all she wanna do is get me alone. The drinks don't start, what a miracle. I can't tell what's going right or wrong. You got about 1, 2, 3 seconds before I tell your ass to leave. And you got about 1, 2, 3 minutes before you don't mean shit to me. Go ahead and show me why should I keep you around. You got about 1, 2, 3 seconds before I tell your ass to leave.
I stay on my cell phone, tryna block you out. Wonder why you're still here, get out of my house. Keep touching on me, I'm a lot of rounds. Guess I go one more, only if you bounce. I don't mean to be rude, I'm just being honest. You asked for the truth, I can't make a promise. We could be through, but you don't wanna stop this. Love is the rules, can't find one true. It's getting late, I said too much. Look at me strange, I be too blunt. I'm easy to hate, I'm hard to love. But you love me anyway, or is it lust? It's getting late, I said too much. Look at me strange, I be too blunt. I'm easy to hate, I'm hard to love. But you love me anyway, or is it lust? Said I be in bed, I'm wide awake. Tracing my steps, get my new mistakes. We had a drink, but one turn date, yeah. I call it fun, why'd you say it was fake? I don't mean to be rude, I'm just being honest. You asked for the truth, I can't make a promise. We could be through, but you don't wanna stop this. Love is the rules, can't find one true. It's getting late, I said too much. Look at me strange, I be too blunt. I'm easy to hate, I'm hard to love. But you love me anyway, or is it lust? It's getting late, I said too much. Look at me strange, I be too blunt. I'm easy to hate, I'm hard to love. But you love me anyway, or is it lust? Strange, I be too blunt. I'm easy to hate, I'm hard to love. But you love me anyway, or is it lust? It's getting late, I said too much. Look at me strange, I be too blunt. I'm easy to hate, I'm hard to love. But you love me anyway, or is it lust?
like it taunts me. Tells me I should be 30,000 feet in the air, but I'm only 6 feet. Still drowning in the thought I'll never be enough. Looking at myself and thinking he doesn't deserve your love. I can't escape the feeling I'm not human. It's just a subliminal act. Think I'm losing my mind, working overtime till my heartbeat stops on a dime. I think I saw a ghost staring back at me through the mirror. They're reaching through my soul as I dissociate the feeling of feeling again. Nostalgic, the same. I guess it's wishful thinking that I could live a life without the torment of my demons and the knives. I think I saw a ghost staring back at me through the mirror. They're reaching through my soul as I dissociate the feeling of feeling again. I'm overthinking my whole life to the point of feeling numb inside, but I'm still in emotion, no softy. Can't handle it when I cry. I get overwhelmed with emotions. Feels like I'm lost with motion. I live my life in the VNY. Don't so avec no. I think I saw a ghost staring back at me through the mirror. To recognize myself as I dissociate the feeling of feeling again.
I got liquor on the counter with the green. Way I'm feeling, maybe those the only things I need. And these handles got a hold on me. Yeah, these handles got a hold on the things I see. I don't know if it's denial or the buzz taking over, or the realest or the fakest, the people I got closer. Cause these handles got a hold on me. Yeah, these handles got a hold on the things I keep my circle close. Now I'm doubting on the ones I let in. Good to know, better keep observing when they step in. Keep it slow, never think you know them cause you met them. Good to know, it's good to know. I keep my circle close. Now I'm doubting on the ones I let in. Good to know, better keep observing when they step in. Keep it slow, never think you know them cause you met them. Good to know, it's good to know. And it's not fair to me when fakes on my back like they're there for me. They hope play is an act, but let me see how far you walk with me. Cause when I blow, I'm ditching you as for crossing me. And I don't wanna see two faces. One is showing love, the other one too patient. Want me to hook 'em up and take 'em to new places. Friendly and then they run, it's always in two phases. Cause I've seen too many asking to hang, but never back in the day, acting like we ain't the same. Jealous the way that I've changed.
Hello ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us and Shadow Racing League for the Division 1 Championship for this Sunday afternoon. My name is Jack Basantos and I'm going to be your commentator for round 3 at Barcelona, Spain. Now, so far the championship has provided some really good racing. Can Barcelona do that? Let's have a quick look at the track and see what's on offer for today. So, pretty simple, 3-sector course, we're doing 33 laps. It's going to be a 2 DRS zone with a top speed of 321. Remember, 16 turns with a elevation of 29.6 meters. Now, as we take a look into the action zone, turn 1, one of the most probably fun-filled action zones of any circuit. The first corner of the race, you really can cement if you're going to be doing good in that race from that first corner. Turn 4, also a very good corner. If you can do around that inside and just beat the car on the outside out, that's all that matters. Now as we take a look to turns 10 and 11, as we can see here, Hamilton versus Bottas, the two former Mercedes teammates going at it around that corner. It is probably one of the best corners on the grid for overtaking, that is. Now, let's have a look at the tyre compounds that Pirelli have given us for today. We have the C3, C2 and C1. The C1 being the hards, the longest lasting tyre, C2 being the mediums, which is the balanced tyre, and softs being the fastest on the C3 tyres. Now, who knows what these tyres are going to do, but all I can know is let's get down to Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to, as I've said, round 3 at Barcelona. Thank you for joining us. It is 6:30 PM AEDT. We're a couple minutes behind, but we are not going to let that stop us. So here we go, Gordo, the first one out for quali. 18-minute quali, then onto a 33-lap race. It is going to be one heck of a day. Let's see how they go. Remember, it's just out laps at the moment, and Gordo has been the one. It is wet here in Barcelona, something that you don't see very often. Trying to figure out who else is leaving. So we have Aiden leaving, and then we have a Red Bull, the Red Bull of Mickey. Mickey is out also. Ooh, it is going to be, thank you, like I've said, for joining us. It is going to be a very, very, very fun evening as we head off into the night. Who knows what is on offer, and we will find out very, very, very soon. Oh, we have a car. We have 3 cars there, including our very own. Oh, so we got the other Williams there coming out, the Aston Martin, and then we have the Haas of duels. The Aston Martin's out. Let's have a quick look. Who else do we have out? We don't have the other AlphaTauri out. There's still a couple of cars that haven't come out of the pits yet. So let's follow Gordo along as he takes his first flying lap. When I get to him, there we go. Let's see how Gordo goes for this first lap. Now what I'm going to quickly do is I'm just going to, oh, that was the wrong thing. I'm just going to quickly turn it up because not even I can hear it. So let's just make sure. See what that does, eh? That should be a bit better. Do apologise about that. Turn this one up for you. Jump straight back in. I do apologise about all the interruptions. I am just trying to make sure that it's the best possible. So we were following Gordo along. Remember, Gordo is the only one on, oh well, you do have the other cars now on their out lap, but he was the first one to come out. That means regardless, he will be setting a provisional pole time, but what will that look like? That is the question. It is the first lap on the track. Who knows what the track's looking like for these drivers at the moment. Remember, they have had all week to prepare, but is all week enough? That is the question. There's still a few waiting in the pits. We'll jump on board now with Louis.
Oh, Louis. Oh, this Gordo sets a 130.018 on the intermediates. That's looking pretty good. Who else do we have now coming on their outlap? McLaren now. He's starting his outlap. Oh, Mickey again setting the fastest lap for the 129.692. That is a bit of a difference between him and Gordo. Remember, you do have to look at it from Gordo's point of view. It is probably a very, very interesting track out there. Let's see. Oh, I'm a noob now. Going to start his alongside his Alpha teammate. God, the commentating options sure aren't too fun. Now we're going to follow along with Louis as he does his first opening lap. Let's see how he goes. Doesn't look like he's going as fast as the other cars, but you know, never say never with games like this, especially with Barcelona. It is a very difficult track, but in all fairness, they have had the week to prepare. So you know, is it going to pay off? That's the question. Now, as we take a quick look at what we have on offer at the moment, X2 Mickey has set the fastest lap with a 129.692, followed by I'm a Noob, one of our reserve. Oh, Quaz just set a 129.4. That is around 200 of a second faster than Mickey. That is something out there. Now, as we do, take a look. I'm a Noob, one of our reserve drivers for this weekend, setting a 129.8. Followed by Rapid Clappy, setting a 129.892, followed by Gordo with the 130. And then we do have MX setting a 130.18. I'm a Noob though, one of the reserve drivers coming in with a 129.2. It is looking like it can be set up to be a very good race under the wet. Who knows what is going to happen? That is the question. But all we can pray for... Oh, Duels now has set a 129.1. That is unbelievable. They are just really knocking down. I would not be shocked if we get into the 127s before this qualifying is over. Oh, Duels just coming off there. Someone did actually, it was one of the Mercedes. It is a bit of a pain in the ass trying to figure out who that was. I'm not 100% sure, to be honest with you, but it doesn't look that bad. Now we do have a couple of cars coming in. ISO Skits and White A Clash are both in the pits and they have not set out laps. Is that a bit concerning? Not really. Oh, we've had a couple of yellow flags pop up here. One for the, I'd assume to be one of the Red Bulls. Oh, one of the Haas's are going very slow in that area. Is that Duels? No, it is not. It's the other Haas of Hello There. He's actually going slow there. He may have just been giving some clearance to the other driver, but who knows. Now MX now is going to start another lap. Let's sit on board with him for a lap. Now I think realistically you gotta wonder realistically what is the race conditions going to look like? Is it going to be this wet intermediate type tyre range, or is it going to be, you know, are they going to be looking at the slicks? Are they going to be looking at the wet tyres? What is the tyre, like what is going through these drivers' minds at the moment must be really, really hard. Because for one, you need to make sure that you are on the right tyre for the race. Because you do not want to be one of the cars pitting first lap, because that can very much damage your lap. So that, I think that's really what most drivers must be thinking at the moment is, you know, what is the weather looking like? They're probably using their pit engineers to yeah, cheers to that, cool boy. So yeah, as I was saying, you got to be wondering and asking your engineer if, you know, what tie's best. MX now is going to actually have bought that lap. God knows why, but anyways, see what else we can do here. Just trying to find someone to sit on board with. I do apologise about all the switching. ISO skits now. Let's stick with one of the 3 drivers that haven't set a lap. Let's see how he goes. Oh, Gordo's just set a 128. 128.3. Like I said, I will not be surprised if that time is beaten and it goes down to the 127s. That is a real good confidence booster for Gordo. I did say him coming out first on track wasn't going to set him the fastest time, and he proved that, but it doesn't mean that he didn't come back. Hello there now. About 600ths of a second behind Gordo. Is that, you know, can he do any better this next lap? Now we have Duels coming out for his out lap. I'm a noob now. He's going to be coming down sector 3. He is in the 2-minute mark though, so Quaz Quacker sets a 129.4, so that's not going to really help him anywhere. And MX is in the pits. Mickey now is going to be coming around to his first sector. Oh, he's 0.09 off the pole time. Oh, but he's gone a bit wide there. Oh, he's been able to recontrol it though. That could have been devastatingly bad for Mickey there. Remember, he is only sitting in 7th place. Does that mean that he can have that comeback? You'd really want to hope so for him. ISO skits now. Let's see how he's going. He's coming around for a 124. It may be good here. Can it go ISO skits way? Can he get... Oh, he's jumped to 7th. That... From 19 to 12 places, he's just jumped up there in 1 lap. You've got to feel like that he has a chance to go really good the next time. Now, as we do know, as we look through the field, at the moment, I will inform you of the championship points. Let me just quickly find them for you. So currently, driver-wise, the person leading the table is MX in the Ferrari. Now he's leading by 5 points over Quaz Quacker. And then you look into the next round and you see that... Oh, sorry, no, it's Clappy in second. I do apologise. Rapid Clappy is 25 points. 2 points behind Clappy, though, is Quaz Quacker. So there's about a 7 to 5 gap between... There's a 7-point gap between first and third, following by 14.5, and that's actually Josh 46. I don't actually believe Josh is racing today, which is a bit upsetting for him because, you know, being 4th, you're half points realistically, but, you know, there is always a comeback. Then we have Lindsay, who's currently sitting on 14 points. Oh, ISO Skits has pulled out of that one. Let's jump on board with Quaz Quacker. Now, following that, we have the 2 Red Bull drivers in 6th and 7th, and then 8th we have Hello there, Easy Max 9 in the Alpine. Then we have 10th is Non-Stop, 11th is ISO Skits, Banana Red, who is in the Aston Martin today, who's currently sitting in 11th place, is actually, believe it or not, in 11th. And then we have Gordo, who is 12th at the moment in the drivers. Then we have Clash sitting in 13th, J-Man 14th, Hamish 15th, Coolboy 16th, Blake Boat 17th, AF1 Toto 18th. Then we have Cooper or Louis in 19th, and then F1 Twitch in 20th. Now, there is only, and I do say this with, you know, low expectations, there is a 30-point gap between first and last. So realistically, if you win today's race and score that extra bonus point of the fastest lap, you're looking at around 26 points. Now that's only 4 points from the current gap, but you do need to then account for everyone else that's driving out there. So it's really anyone's game. It is only the third round. Gordo there's slowed down a bit. I think he is going to be letting one of the Red Bull drivers through. Who is he letting through? I believe it's... Oh, may have been a Williams driver. My apologies. Who has he let through? That is the question. Oh, Aiden's crashed straight in. Right before pit lane, he's just... Oh, he is really just trying to drag that thing back into the pit lane. You have to feel bad. Oh, he's tapped the wall again. I think the Williams pit crew are going to be happy that he has got safely back into the pits. Now, remember, he is sitting on a 13th. He's sitting in 14th now, and from what I'm aware, he may just keep getting pushed back. We aren't aware of if he will or not, but that is just something you need to keep in mind. Now, as we look, Gordo's 1:28 is still the fastest lap. 3 minutes left in qualifying. Who knows what is in store? Remember, most drivers will probably come out, say, around the... You'd be thinking they'd be coming out now, to be honest. So anyone in the pits is pretty happy with their pits, with their number. You'd think for YT Clash and Blake Boat that you'd be coming up now, but obviously not. So that's a bit concerning. But yeah, as we look now, we do have these boys going through. It doesn't look as bad, but Now, if you wouldn't mind just giving me 1 second, just chuck this in here, just so I can quickly fix something up. We just go down here. Nice. Why can't I? Yeah. Let's just push this up one just to be safe. Apologies about this. Just let it do its thing so it stops having a cry, and I can't get out for some reason. That's a bit concerning. Okay. I'm trying to figure out what I can do here, because I might need to very quickly. Yes, I may have to do this. So stand with me for 1 minute whilst I quickly fix this up for you, ladies and gents, and then we will be back at it, because for some reason it's just decided to give up. So that's fun. But yeah, we are loading back in now. It does do this sometimes, so just give it a second to do its thing. And yes, here we go. So we will be back in one short moment.
EA Sports. It's in the game.
And it's a long run down to the first turn. Championship number 5 for Lewis Hamilton.
do apologise. It turns out that the person we are waiting to join back in is on a hot lap. Who knows where that's going to put him? Hopefully somewhere good. But if not, then yeah. In the meantime, though, let's just wait and see what happens. Oh, come on. Let's see if I can do this real quick. We have got a... We're just waiting for it to pop through. It's taken its fucking time to bring that invite. There it is. Alright, now let's pray that it doesn't kill itself again. Now, it's all good, ladies and gents. We just need the quality results are coming out now. So whilst we just need to wait for that, and then we should be good to go. So now I will give you the qualifying updates as they pop up for me. Of course, we are just waiting for the checkered flag. I know it's not very fun to sit here and look, but I am just waiting. Here we go. Sorry about this, just waiting for it to load in and then we'll switch it across, but because it's being a pain in the ass, so if that works, bingo, there we go. Alright, I'll take it off the stream starting now, at least then you can actually see what's going on. So this is what we are waiting for, just waiting for the countdown, and then we are ready to go racing. Alright, here we go. Yes, I'm aware. We are on and we are ready. Here they go, off and away down the first lap. What timing as they're going to go. Gordo is going to be leading the charge. There we go, that's what we want. So the gap currently, there is no gap, I apologise. Around the first corner, Gordo goes quite well. As we are seeing now, most cars are getting through that first corner quite well. I am just going to keep switching until they've all passed through that corner. Oh, beautiful. No one crashes in that first corner. So what we're going to do is we're going to chuck this up. I was not expecting to be lights out and away we go that fast. Now, Gordo is leading the race. Not expected, but there is your qualifying results as far as I'm aware. Now, let's see what Gordo can do here. Can he hold it together? Remember, it is a very, very dry track. Who knows what is going to happen? Oh, it's a formation lap. Oh, that's poor from me. That is very poor from me. Oh, that's a clip. Someone please clip that. Thank you to one of the viewers that have just told me that it is a formation lap. Very much appreciative. Guys, so now... Sorry, that is actually golden for me. I do apologise. It is just as simple as soon as I came in, I was under the impression that's what happened. Anyways, let's get rid of that. I mean, I may as well tell you, one car, Quaz, has gone on the hard tyre. Everyone else is on a medium. BMX is disqualified, along with Trunk Monkey, due to... Oh, wow. Holy sh... I have no clue what the fuck is happening right now. Oh my god, what is going on? What has just happened? Oh. I'm speechless. Oh no, everyone's good. My mistake. It's 4 lights, and away they go. Gordo is going to get a... Oh, we cannot get any good angle. Here we go. It looks like Imanu's now going to go around into the first corner. Gordo going to be following behind. We can get no good camera. There we go. Gordo is going to be behind, followed by the Alpine, then the Ferrari, then Hello there in the Haas. Quazquack is going to be coming around the outside. Gordo and Imanu is separating. What is going to be happening? What a fantastic start to that. Thank God half the team, half the lineup did not get disqualified. It is going pretty well. Everyone having around a half a second gap. Gordo now going to be coming around, followed by the Alpine. Some of the cars at the back, we do see that X2 Mickey down to Banana has had a pretty big gap form between him and the Juice. Is it going to... Oh, 2 cars going off. That is BMX going to be going straight off there, followed by Aiden is Raiden. The Alfa Romeo is going to be coming back onto the track, but he has lost around 6 positions due to that one moment. We do have a car sitting off the track. I am wondering who that is. It is Aiden is Raiden in the Williams. He is now 8 seconds behind. Will that be a protest? That is my question. Now, as we go down now, position change. We've had X2 Mickey go down 6 places. Louis go down 1. Black Cool Boy go down 6 places. Banana go down 5. Aiden is Raiden down 7. That is some pretty shocking numbers. And that's what I mean. One incident can ruin your race. Now, as we see, Imanu now is slowly separating from Gordo. Gordo is really separating from ISO Skids, especially with that 3rd sector coming up. You would be hoping that it is DRS. As long as no safety cars happen, we should be good. Oh, it is green flags and they're off and racing again. Gordo now, is he going to try and go for a lunge? That is the question on everyone's mind at the moment. Gordo is going to go around. He is on his tail. He is actually losing a couple of seconds every turn, but is trying to gain them back. Imanu, though, is really stretching that lead. Can he do? Remember, he does have a lot of clean air compared to Gordo, but who knows what is going to happen. Further on the field, ISO Skits is still holding 3rd, followed by Mint, who is MX is on his ass. Then we have Hello there, following behind by half a second. Quaz, Rapid and Duels all within arm's reach of each other, followed by the rest of the pack. They have been able to stay next to each other. That Haas is very, very much up that McLaren's ass. That rhymed and I'm very happy that did. Now, as we have a look now, Urban Growth coming in. He is the 2nd last one in the points. Now, as we can see now, everyone will be setting their fastest laps due to the fact it is the 3rd lap. The question is DRS enabled? We will find out soon. Aiden is Raiden. He is really trying to push hard. As we take a look up the field, the Alpha Tauri is still struggling in that 2nd gap. Can we see any other good things happening at the moment. YT Clash has gone up 10 places. That has got to be a pretty good thing. I guess you put yourself in the right position, that's all that matters. Gordo now, 1.5 behind I'm a Noob. I'm a Noob is holding him away. Will that be the case for much longer? Must be on a lot of people's mind at the moment. ISO Skids now is trying to get away as far as possible from Mint. Mint is half a second away. Remember, he does have DRS. From around 3rd to 5th, they all have DRS available in that first little front group. Can they capitalize on it? That is the question that a lot of people want to know. Here we go now, coming around into the, I'd say, main DRS zone. ISO Skids has DRS. He is going to be using it. Followed by Mint, who also has it. Hello There does have it following behind, and we have a bit of a DRS train between the 4 cars. ISO Skids did try and go for a move there, but could not find the space or didn't have the confidence. As we take a look further down, Rapid, Clappy, and the 2 McLarens are really just holding each other together at this point. Urban Growth, he is hot on their tail at around 0.7 seconds off. He's not as close as he'd like to be, but I'm sure he's going to slowly try and reel it in. Here we go now, we might see a move between the Williams. The Williams of YT Clash goes around Urban Growth, coming around the inside. Is Urban going to do anything about it? No, he's not. He's going to let it sit back. We're going to see around this corner now. Can he get any Waterman advantage heading up to this second DRS zone? This is where it all is at. This is where the fighting could be happening right now. The DRS train again, he looks like he is considerably losing a lot of pace. He doesn't get any good chance around the jump. He's just not going to be close enough. Duels now, we've had a retirement. Duels is out of the race. He has parked it. We are unaware why at the moment. It is going to be yellow. Oh, that's a crash. He's crashed it. We are unaware of what happened to Duels, but I'm sure we will find out eventually. Let's sit on board with Gordo. Oh, no, wrong person. I do apologize. Let's sit on board with Aiden in his pod and see what has happened to the Haas. Now, I do not see anything for a safety car or a virtual safety car. It's just waved yellows at the moment. This could be a good thing for the AlphaTauri to not, say, bunch up in that second pack alongside the Mercedes and the Alpha. Oh, he is gone, so we're not going to see what's happened. I'm sure we will find out soon enough. Aiden is rating, going to get a... Oh, it is a VSC. He is going to be slapped with a 3-second penalty. Same with the Juice now. What will these two do? Will they serve it this time, or will they take the time penalty? That is the question, I believe. Now, as we have a look further up, it is green racing. Oh, it's yellow in that second sector again. Someone has hit the wall. Oh, it's YT Clash. He's just dropped from 10th. Oh, that is got to be hard for him. He has just fought for so many positions just to have it spinning away. I guess, you know, that's what it's all about, is racing. You need to be able to win those places back. Gordo now, 2 seconds. I'm a Noob is really separating here. Is that going to mean that Gordo can come back here? Or does that mean that he has to wait for the pit stops? Here we go. They are approaching Aiden's rating, because do remember, he did have a drive-through penalty, meaning that he is going to be a bit slower alongside Blake Boat, who is in the 17 and 18 spot. Remember, at the moment, blue flags are initiated within our league, meaning you need to move your ass out of the way if I'm a Noob is coming flying past you. Now, Gordo is really keeping the, I'd say, the leading pack from around 1st to 5th together. I would be hoping, if I'm Gordo, that you would have MX try and come up and defend you a bit more, but it really is anyone's game. Aiden just DNF'd. Unsure why here. Let's try and jump to someone further back in the field. Well, we have had a pit stop from YT Clash. He's come out on medium tyres. BMX now is going to get a drive-through penalty. A lot of people tonight are getting those drive-through penalties. It is not looking that good. So far, so good though. I think for I'm a Noob, you have to feel a bit more confident than the rest of the field. He is coming in for that pit stop though. Is Gordo going to follow? Gordo has not followed. He's staying out. Remember, he is on the medium tyre. And so is I'm a Noob. I'm a Noob now is going to drop down a couple of places whilst he is fixing up. He's going to come in. Pretty good pit stop from the AlphaTauri team there. Oh, thank God he did not collide with the Haas. We do have Hello there also into the pits. Gordo now, whilst he's been out there. Oh, that is a safety car. That is not good. It is not good for Hello there, BMX, Banana or X2 Mickey, or even I'm a Noob. Was it the smartest move to pit before a safety car? Who knows? I guess only time will tell for these four. Now, as we come around here, it is looking so far so good. It is, yeah, I do have to admit, it is pretty big. So, as we look at the field now, we have around half the field have come in for their first pit stop. I believe if you're going from a medium to a hard or a hard to medium tyre, you're roughly going to only be doing one stop. Now, as we look at the tyre wise, oh, we do have Blake Boat on the soft tyres. Remember, he has just pitted. He has pitted once, sorry. He's obviously going to be trying to gain back any time he has. Same with Louis. He's going to be using the safety car to his advantage, hopefully as fast as he can, trying to move up the field. Will that be any good for him? That is the question I think a lot of people are asking. Because anyone up to this point, you're going to be hoping that safety car stays around for a while to catch up, especially if you're a bit behind. But as we look now, it's probably not as good for Gordo. Gordo we have seen he is able to hold on to places, but can he do that here? Remember, you're facing another 16 drivers that are at the same talent bracket as you. Now, you have two choices here. You need to either, fly as fast as you can up that track, or you also need to make sure you get the best start, because ISO Skids, as we can see now, he is very jumpy. He wants to start up again. Now we look through the rest of the field. Everyone is bunching up, and I think a lot of people are trying to use this to an advantage. We will get a restart happening very soon, and I think that's what a lot of people want. You do want that restart happening, especially whilst we have two cars so far behind. YT Clash, 24 seconds behind the pace. Remember, it is safety car. He is slowly reaching in, but can he pull himself in before the race is over? Now, when we get this restart underway, it is going to be very, very interesting, because we're going to have Gordo and Skits at the front, followed by a very, very eager looking, I'd say top 10, wanting Gordo's position. So how is he going to tackle that? Only time will tell. Then as we look further down the field, we need to have a look at people that have just joined back onto the pack. X2 Mickey and Louis have come back into the pack from, a considerable distance. Same with YT Clash. He's now joined back on, and the field is practically all back together. This is a restart happening this lap. It is going to be really, really exciting to see how we go now. Will this be good? That is the question. Now, Gordo, of course, is going to slow down the pack as much as he can. He wants that best restart as possible, and he is going to do it by any means necessary. Now, as we can see here, he is going to be the safety car. As he comes around the final corner, a bit of a slip of the wheel. That is going to affect his restart very bad. ISO Skits now is going to come around the second. It is going to look too. They are going to go wheel to wheel. ISO Skits is going to pull back though for the first corner. Gordo is going to get through okay for that safety car restart. He has been able to hold that position, but do remember, no DRS for the first lap whilst everyone sorts themselves out. So ISO Skits is going to be holding on. Can he get around? That is the question. He's going to go around the outside. He pulled back again. Oh, he's gone wheel to wheel. Gordo's pulled up. ISO Skits now has gone around the front. He's now in first position. This is looking unbelievably real for ISO Skits. Can he now finish this race in this position? That is the question that I think a lot of people have on their mind. We have a car, the Juice, has spun and hit the wall. That is not going to be looking good for him, especially due to that penalty. He's already facing a lot. Louis now and XT Mickey are very close together. We are going to have Branara and Louis now. 14. Can he get around? Oh, he's had a bit of contact with Blake. Blake has gone back. Louis now is going to try and keep pushing up. Remember, he's joined back onto the back of the group. Can he hold that? Now let's take a look around front as we come into the first DRS zone. Gordo doesn't have, no one has DRS. I do apologize. But can they come back? DRS is now enabled this lap. Oh, BMX has got a 5-second penalty. That is not going to be looking any good for him as he's come into the pits for a second stop. Lap 10 out of 33. There is still 23 laps of racing to undergo. Can ISO Skits hold on to that position? Remember, no one in this front pack up to Imanu has pitted yet. First to 6 hasn't pitted. Imanu has put himself in the perfect position to retake the lead of the race once people start to pit. Now the question is when are they going to do that? ISO Skits now has pulled himself back. So far so good. Louis now, as we do, he has come, remember, he did start 17th. He's pulled himself to 12th. He is looking like to be one of the comebacks here today. As we keep looking up here. Hello there's got another 3-second penalty. That is not too bad on his behalf. You know, it does take a couple of times before you do get a multiple penalty slapped on you, but when it does not feel very good, I can promise you that. Now, ISO Skits now, remember they do have DRS now. From this lap onwards, are they going to be able to use it? That is the question. The Juice has X2 Mickey. A lot of people are getting slapped with 5-second penalties for speeding in the pit lane. Remember, you will be using that in the pit lane, so it's not as bad, but if you are really trying to hold back, you know, you are going to be dropping back because they can't touch your car for 5 seconds. Now, as we have a look where X2 Mickey is, he has come out of the pits. He has gone a bit wide there. Oh, Louis has hit the wall there. Oh, he is still in 12th though. Can he pull the car back? He has pulled the car back. It's back on the track. He obviously may need to pit now. Or can he keep going? That is the question that I think a lot, you know, you'd want to know. Oh, he's spun again. He's spun again. This is not going to be very good for Louis. Can he pull that car back? We are going to wait around. I think he's going to take it slow back to the pits to obviously get that rear wing checked. ISO Skits still now leading. Mint MX has moved up a place on Rapid Clappy. Can Clappy do anything back? Remember, he does have DRS. Everyone practically till 12th has DRS. We are going to see a very long DRS train here. As we try and see Gordo, can he battle for the lead here? Can Gordo get around? That is the question. He has got around. Oh, but ISO Skits has pushed him off. Gordo is now going to have to put his foot back on the gas to try and catch up. He does have around another 4 cars behind him looking very eagerly to take his spot. He does not want to give it up. Remember, they still have not pitted. They still need that pit stop. Regardless, if they do not pit, it is a DQ. They need to pit at least once this race. And to pit, you want to be coming back in as far ahead as possible. You do not want to be working your way through the pack, especially when 16 of your fellow drivers are at the same level that you are driving in. Now we do have MX. Is he going to go for a move or is he going to play the team game? That is, I think, a real good question now. Louis is back on. He's still in the hard tire. I don't think he's pitted. He must have had just a couple of spins and he's going to try and push through again. Good to see from the AlphaTauri that they are staying. The Juice as well. Same with Blake Boat. The 3 of them are really saying, I'd say the same with BMX, to be honest. They are all trying to push back up and trying to get themselves back into the good spot. Now ISO Skits now. He is leading. He doesn't look like he will have a challenge. Will MX have a bit of a challenge on Gordo? No, he will not. They are playing the team game there. Rapid Clappy and Cos Quacker are really the definition of playing the team game. The two of them have not gone for any overtakes on either person here. You must be wondering, you know, what is their plan at the moment? They did do very well at Mon. Rapid Clappy did, was one of the standout highlights. Quasquacker was unfortunately spun at the first corner, but he did drag his way back into the points. You have to really question what is, the plan for these guys. ISO Skits now being able to separate himself to second with a 1 second gap. Remember, Gordo is going to really need to desperately push to get himself back in that DRS zone, especially in the third sector. You want to be getting as close as you can to the cars. Now, for anyone that's not in the pack, there is 20 laps. Can you catch up in 20 laps? More than certainly. Would a safety car help? Yes, it would. The question is a safety car going to be coming? And that's something that, especially in this sport, can happen within an instant, and that's what is going to matter. Blake Boat now has retired from the session. He is going to pull out onto the side of the track. The question is the car going to drag him back into the pits, or is it just going to stop? It has just stopped on the corner. It has pulled itself off though, so no safety car for any of the other cars here. That is really unfortunate to see him go so early on in the race, especially with the other cars. If you're just joining us now, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning in to SRL's round 3 of the Division 1. We are in Spain, and currently our current leader is ISO Skits, followed by Gordo, MX, Rapid, Quaz, Urban Growth, I'm a Noob, Hello There, Trunk Monkey, YT Clash, Banana Arrow, X2 Mickey, BMX, Blake, Louie, and the Juice. Now, ISO Skits has separated himself a bit, but they are coming up on the back markers. Now, remember, the only real back marker at the moment is the Juice, and he is coming into the pits. Are we going to see a retirement here, or is he going to keep going? He has retired. So he is going to think, and the pit crew is just going to change his tyres, but they're going to leave him be in the pits. Oh, we've had the two McLarens, whilst we've been off the camera, move up into 3rd and 4th. Remember, this is the time though that Gordo have pitted. So Gordo has decided to pit now. Who knows why, but we will find out very soon. Now, as they come across, it is looking quite good at the moment racing wise. We have had a couple of good moments. ISO Skits is still a second. MX is now going to give it his best go to try and catch up before he goes in for a thing. Cool Boy is now going to be slapped with a 5-second penalty for speeding in the pit lane. That is a penalty that we have been seeing a lot today, especially when it comes to, I'd say the most common penalty in our league would be that one at this point. Now, as we see here, MX is not really doing any better than Gordo was at catching ISO Skits. Is it just Skits' pace is just a bit too fast for the Ferraris today? Can the McLarens do any better? That is the question. And we will not find out for a bit, I don't believe, because I believe MX will give it his best go. Let's see what people do here. No, no one is coming into the pits. Oh no, Urban is going to come into the pits. Now, as we do know, the Ferrari pit mechanics are probably some of the fastest in the league. Are they going to do any better? As we go around here, no real action going to be happening around this first corner. The McLarens are still holding it. You'd believe Quaz would probably be holding off from I'm a Noob at the moment, but you do need to remember that I'm a Noob is the only person that has pitted. Does that mean that the McLarens are going to try and hold him back and the rest of the field back to try and get their pit stops in, or are they just going to wait? Now, as we look down the other side of the field, Louis has just been slapped with a 3-second time penalty. Unfortunate for him. Yeah, look at the McLarens. They are really just holding their stride together. MX now has actually clawed his way about half a second to MX. Can he claw any further? Need a second to stop speaking. I'm going to run out of breath. Oh, Blake Warrior has now... He's 5 seconds in the pit lane and he's pulled in and he's DNF. A lot of cars you're seeing today are DNFing. It might just be the track conditions. It might just be that the pace from some cars are just a bit too faster than today. Or it might be a bit of both worlds. Who knows? But all I am aware of is that, you know, we are having some phenomenal drives from some certain people. ISO Skits there is spun. He's spun. He is going to be dropping a couple of places. Can he pull that Alpine back onto the track now? Are we going to see any more challenges before the top three go into pit? You would really hope that the Ferrari and the McLarens would work together and one of them would pull Imanu back to allow the other two to push forward. Remember, Quacker here was the only car to start on the hard tyre. Does that mean that he's playing the long game here? He's waiting for his opportunity for everyone else to pit, fly far ahead, and then pull back the win to win. Who knows? That is what time is going to tell us. Now, as we can see now, Louis is the furthest car back. Soon, with the amount of people DNFing at the moment, I would happily presume that everyone will be in the points soon enough. Apologies, shouldn't be making that joke. No, but as we see, a lot of people are going quite well at the moment. MX is really holding the two McLarens behind, and that's what you want to be doing. You do not want either McLaren, especially a one with hard tyres, to be getting in front of you. But we are going to see a challenge. MX has shut the door. He cannot make a move again, so he is just going to have to let Rapid Clappy pass. Remember, this does allow the Ferrari to get DRS on the next straight. You are now going to see MX try and fight back for it. He is slowly using a couple of seconds every turn he takes. Now, can he make a move going through Sector 2? That is what I would like to see at least. It does not look like he's going to be getting any closer, but Quaz is up MX's arse. Can MX use the DRS zone in Sector 2 to hopefully get a bit of an advantage? He is going to open DRS. It doesn't look like it's going to do too much. I'm a noob though. He's moved up on Quaz. That is not good for the McLaren. That means though he is on the hard tyre. If we think about it logically, Imanu is on the faster tyre. Realistically, for him to take this long to get a move like that is a bit concerning. Does this mean that him on hard tyres is not a good pace? Only time will tell. Louis has caught up to ISO Skits though in the Alpine. Talk about a fall from grace. ISO Skits was probably one of the best. Oh, he has pitted in the time. I do apologise. But he has had a very bad fall. MX has now come into the pits. Rapid has now held it on. MX is going to be going on the hard tyre like a lot of cars are doing this race. Now, as we see now, Rapid Clappy is going to try and push as much as he can to get away. Who knows what is going to happen for the rest of this race? That is something that only time will tell us. If you are joining us now, we are lap almost 20. We are almost 2/3 through this race. 13 laps remaining. This is where it all matters. Who is going to be the standout? Who is going to fall behind? 14 cars, 1 winner, 2 places up for grabs. Remember, anyone from the 10-point margin upwards will receive points regardless of the score. I still think scoring top 10 with some of these drivers on the track is an achievement within itself. Are any cars going to come in? Rapid has not come in. He is on the hard tyre though. Quaz is going in though. He is on the other hard tyre. Is he going to be going from a hard to a medium? We will find out in just a second, I believe. No, he is going to a medium tyre. That is not a bad tyre to be switching. Ivanoob though has gone around. He is now retaken the lead. That is good for the AlphaTauri Duro. of Imanoob and Louis, taking the first and last spot of the race at the moment. No, in all seriousness, Louis, will he do any better? Or remember, this is only his first round in SRL. Same with a lot of other drivers. You know, personally, if it is your first race, just get out there, just race and just learn how other drivers drive. I think that's all you can do realistically. Now we are entering lap 20. Rapid Clappy, Hello There, Banana and MX are your top 5 at the moment. Woz is right behind MX though, and MX is 12 seconds off 4th. There is a bit of a gap looming over the current cars. You know, and I don't like to jinx it, but I wouldn't mind seeing a safety car in this moment. We do have Mickey has gone off. It is not looking good, but it does mean that Louis does move up a place. I'm a noob now, going to be 1.4 seconds. Clappy is going to be pitting. Hello There is going to take his chance and overtake there. How far will Hello There drop back? What is he going? He's going onto the mediums. From mediums to mediums, personally, you would think that you would be going onto the softs with only 12 laps to go. What do I know? That is my thing. I'm a noob though. Hello There is actually getting quite close. Could this be X2 Mickey? He's gone. Again, now only 13 cars remaining. Louis has dropped to the back again due to the DNF. This is looking to be very good. 13 cars. Only one person can win. Will it be I'm a noob? Will it be Hello There? Will it be Louis? We don't know, and that is the fun thing about SRL. Now, as we come around into Sector 3 now, I'm a noob is really holding it off from Hello There. If he can get a considerable gap, which is what you'd be hoping for, it could be I'm a noob's race. And that could be really good. Hello There though, remember he did win the first round in Australia. Can he then come back and win 2 races out of the 3? That would be a real statement to a lot of other drivers in the field. Now, as we take a look, let's take a look into the midfield. We do see that Ferrari McLaren pack. Rapid Clappy has got around MX. Well, actually, I do apologise because I do believe he pitted. Louis getting another 3-second warning. That is not too good for him. You would understand his frustration. But whilst he is suffering, everyone else is trying to pull through. Personally, every driver coming out here today with the wet conditions and then having to, change up and go to a dry tyre, I do commend you personally. I wouldn't do this myself. But I personally think that everyone here is doing a hell of a job for what they are being provided. Now, as we take a look, can anyone catch up? Oh, Louis has spun there. He is going to go in. There is a yellow flag in Sector 3 now. He is back on, so it is going to go back to a green flag. I'm a noob is getting close to Louis though. You would be wondering, is Louis going to be lapped? Louis is going to go now and pit. The question is what tyre is he going to come out on, and can that do any? Because it may seem like he may be put in the midfield, but he will be lapped. What is he going on? He's going on the medium tyres. That is not a bad call, but he is replacing that front wing. Meaning, can that front wing rejuvenalise the AlphaTauri car? We are going to find out. Rapid Clappy now. Oh, Rapid's gone off at the perfect time. He has almost made contact with YT. YT is going to get around. MX watching it all go down. Ooh, YT Clash is going to join that DRS train. Almost take out MX. Quaz now looking like he is pretty safe for the time being. We do have that Williams really pushing for any places he can get at the moment. Can Clappy hold him off? That is the question. Can YT Clash hold off MX? We are unsure at the moment. They are looking like they are having some pretty good racing. Trunk Monkey now is going to be getting a 3-second penalty for multiple warnings. That is not going to be looking too good. Louis now looking like he's got a new step due to that tyre being put on. The Haas now looking like he's not doing too bad. I'm a noob is pushing. Louis in the wall. He is in the wall. Sectors 1, 2 and 3. Will this bring out? It's bringing out a safety car. Louis has brought out a safety car. He is going to be coming onto the track. Yep, he is going to pull that car back onto the track. Oh. This is big, ladies and gentlemen. This is really big for him. You do have to feel for ISO that has just had to pull his car off. Oh, Louis has been DQ'd. Oh, that is not good for him. He has been DQ'd due to the pulling back onto the track and almost killing the Mercedes driver of Trunk Monkey. You do have to feel for him. He has put in a stellar effort, coming from last, trying to pull his car back up there. Oh, we have I'm a Noob on the soft tyres. He has really got nothing to lose. Banana Rose on the soft tyres as well. Let's see. Oh, Rapid Clappy spun there under the safety car. Remember, this could mean he can come back here. Can he come back? That is the question. Who knows? Tyre changes. Let's see who's come on. Trunk Monkeys. He's pitted. He's come on the softs. YT's now come on the softs as well. He has dropped back a considerable amount, but with around 9 laps to lose, what's the point to not go for it? Banana, as we stated before, on the softs. A lot of people though are coming in for different compounds. You do have to question, if you're coming out on a medium compound, you know, with this much left in the race, why haven't you gone on the softs? That would be my question at least. Does it just not feel as if, you know, you should be, I don't know, bringing a bit more of a, you know, game in your step? That would be my honest opinion. But as we look, the safety car is still leading Imanu. It has bunched up the field. Gordo, can he come back? He is in 6th. He did start the race. Imanu did steal that lead from him. Trunk Monkey now. Everyone looking like it is going to be a real good restart here. That is the question. It is going to be, you know, really, really, really close. The safety car has been brought out. It has made probably the race even more interesting. Let's just say that for a simple fact. We had a very, very spread out field, but with 12 cars left, 4 of which may catch up before the safety car goes in, you have to be excited for the ending of this race. You just have to be. This is going to be 7 laps of just complete, utter enjoyment. We are going to have I'm a Noob taking off from Hello There. Then you're going to have Quaz, who is on a medium tyre. Can the two under I'm a Noob take off better than that soft tyre? Remember, the soft tyre is the C3 compound. So it is going to be a real interesting turn of events here. I did predict a safety car was coming, and I'm very, very happy that a safety car has come. This has got to be a very interesting race for these 12 last drivers. It is kind of the last one standing, and they have proved that they deserve to be somewhat in the points. Now, Rapid can pull himself back up, but how far? That is the question for the McLaren duo. So Skits, remember, he was spun. Can he also pull himself back up to a good position? A lot of cars here have something to prove. They've held the race lead. They know what they need to do to hold the race lead. Now, as we come in, coming around into that second sector, cars are freaking out. You know, they are warming those tyres. A lot of them on those new compounds. Can they do anything with those new compounds? That is what you need to be asking. Because it's simply, in the end of the day, can you take off? It is, remember, a restart this lap. Here we go. It is going to be good. I'm a Noob is going to lead off. Can he get a better restart than Gordo did the last safety car? Hello There is on his ass. He is not willing to go down without a fight. Here they go. They're going to come in for their restart. I'm a Noob is going to get a good start off that. But Hello There is only seeing, is anyone going for a move? I'm a Noob's gonna shut the door. Hello there is gonna try and go around the outside. Is unsuccessful. Hello there is now gonna try and make any move he can on those mediums and try and get around. He is gonna go around the inside of turn 4. Has he got around? He hasn't. He may. No, he's pulled back. He is going now. Remember, he is only 0.1 off him. Oh, he is slowly losing that time, and you know he's really is holding up the rest. I'm a Noob may have gotten away this time. Remember, I'm a Noob does have a penalty. We are unsure how long that penalty is. It is, oh, I'm a Noob has separated himself there. That is not going to be too good for the rest of the field here. For I'm a Noob, it's going to be awesome, don't get me wrong. But for Hello there, you want to be pushing. There is around a 0.8 of a second gap between most cars now. It is not looking like it is going to be a fight to the finish. Remember, I'm a Noob though does have a 3-second time penalty. So, if you calculate your times right, MX and Quaz are probably the two in contention at the moment for a chance of winning this race. Can MX though pull himself together? Can Quaz keep that lead? Quaz, remember, was robbed of Monza in his honest opinion that he told most of the field last week. Does this mean now that he can come back and he can win this? It is going to be a real interesting finish to this 33 lap race. No real moves are going on at the moment. BMX has got around Gordo. Gordo, however, he is trying. He has gone on the soft tyre, Gordo. I don't know if it's really going to make much of a difference when you are 30 seconds off first. And I'm a Noob is on that faster tyre. So the question is are you willing to push harder or get overtaken? Because that's the offer that I think a lot of cars have got. And YT Clash is definitely going to show that to MX. He's going to tell him, either get the fuck out of my way or pick up the pace, mate. Because as we have seen, YT Clash has got that pace to take this win. He just needs to get around the Ferrari, and that's all he does need to do. Hello there though is staying within a second of I'm a Noob. Remember, they do not have DRS until lap 29, I want to say, but I've not been counting correctly. So as we come in, this is a 6-lap race. Yeah, 6-lap race. I don't 5-lap race, so I do apologise. The question is can Hello there pull that car close as he possibly can? You want to be, especially if he's got penalties, you want to be as far away as possible, but then also pull that car close. It is Banana Road, it's been slapped with 5. He is in 8th position though. Do not want to say that it doesn't matter, but I do need, necessarily, he does have a bit of a gap now. Hello there now has got the gap as well. He is getting around that 1.5 second mark. Is not going, or it's not looking quite good for him. And I am honestly quite concerned for, you know, what's going to happen here. It is concerning because, you know, I would like to have a very, very interesting, you know, 4 laps of racing to finish off the race, but I'm a Noob just seems to be a bit too dominant today. He has really been practicing this week, but do remember, if you have failed, if you are one of those if you're one of those 7 cars that has DQ'd this race, do not freak, and I say that with honest compassion, because this is only round 3. No car has won a championship in round 3. Alright, and that's something that I think most drivers need to remember. You're not going to win through one thing. One race is not going to determine it, right? Especially not this early in. Remember, we still do have Singapore next and Austria, followed by Belgium, the UK, Hungary, Austria, and Brazil to wrap it up. So it can still be anyone's race, and that is what I think people need to remember. Now for Hello There and I'm a Noob, it is looking like it may be I'm a Noob may run off with the victory, but it is still anyone's time. Remember, a safety car is not going to occur now. There's only 3 laps remaining. So regardless, we do not want this race to finish under a safety car. I'm a Noob though is really just trying to push that AlphaTauri as fast as he can. He cannot make a mistake, and I believe he knows that personally. You do not want to make a mistake this late in the race. It could be, you know, the difference between first and last. And, you know, especially for, you know, half these cars here, YT Clash, remember, he has pulled that car in third. He has pulled up. ISO Skits has definitely made a comeback, and I do believe that Driver of the Day is looking like it is going to be going his way. Now, I'm a Noob now, going to come through for the third last lap of the race, lap 31 out of 33. This is getting more compelling as time goes on. Who knows what is in store now for this final part of the race. Hello There is struggling to get anywhere under a second on I'm a Noob. Does that mean that he can't do something though? We aren't sure. But I'm telling you now, if you are Hello There, you are trying to find any tenths of a second to improve that pace. It is almost vital that you find at least half a second off your pace in the next 2 laps. Otherwise, it doesn't look like you are getting anywhere close to the front. Remember, I do want to inform you guys of one crucial thing. If we have a look at the drivers, it won't tell us now, but I can assure you that somewhere it is telling me that someone has a penalty. 5 seconds for I'm a Noob, 3 seconds for Hello There. Now currently, and let me just quickly do a bit of math here. At this current moment, with these current times, YT Clash will win this race. And as Hello There pulls himself closer and closer to I'm a Noob, which is what you want, then, you know, Hello There, YT Clash's only job is just to shut that door. You do not want to be falling. Realistically, you really need you need to be getting a bit closer, because currently YT Clash is second. Can he get first? That is what matters in this league. You know, you want to be winning, you don't want to be losing. YT Clash does seem like he is pulling himself closer and closer. As long as he just acts perfectly for the rest of this race, it could be his. And that's what matters. You want to be the one getting the checkered flag with your name on the top step. Remember, you do see though, as YT Clash comes through, this is the final lap, this is the do or die type right here. Can I'm a Noob get far away as possible from the rest of the competition? YT Clash is trying to pull that Williams, apologies, into the victory lane. Can he do it? That is the question. He needs to finish extremely close for it to be counted. Because you need to count on that Hello There is 1.5 seconds behind at the moment, and he is 2.8. This means currently he will win. If he just keeps pulling what he's doing and he doesn't stuff up, this could be his victory here. And as we come around into the final corners, I'm a Noob will be taking that checkered flag, and he will be winning the Spanish Grand Prix for SRL at this current moment. YT Clash will win it. He may have just won this race. He has won the race. YT Clash in the Williams. The Williams garage is going to be absolutely ecstatic. That is right, ladies and gentlemen. Our podium as it currently sits, I'm a Noob is third place. Hello There has come in second. YT Clash in first. Looking outside our podium, Quacker in fourth. MX in fifth. Rapid in sixth. Urban 7th, Banana 8th, ISO Skits 9th, BMX 10th, Trunk Monkey and Gordo out of the points, unfortunately. Now, as we look at it, there is still racing to go. Banana is going to just get ahead. It is looking quite good at the moment. YT Clash, man, he has to be loving it. He has just won the Spanish Grand Prix and he has just earned himself 25 points. Now, that is what you want. You do not want to be anywhere bad. And that is unbelievable. It is really very, very good for YT Clash. He has won this race, and that is what you want. You want your name in that first. YT Clash has got the driver of the day on here. It does not mean he is the SRL driver of the day, but the game believes that he has won it. Now let's take you up to the podium, and yeah, is it going to show me a podium? That is the question. Well, regardless of what happens now, on behalf of the Shadow Racing League commentator team and the Division 1 drivers and the board of directors, we would like to thank you very much for watching, and yeah, enjoy this final podium. First place, of course, goes to him. And, you know, to be honest, for I'm a Noob, he did just not, pull fast enough. He was half a second off. Hello There and I'm a Noob are going to go into Singapore. Not two, please. I can promise you that one. I'm Jack Santos. Thank you for watching.